grow through challenges, and keep smiling. Happy New Year! Welcome to Next IS. I hope you are doing well. In this video, we will cover major headlines of the Hindu, Indian Express, and Press Information Bureau. So, without wasting any time, let's start today's discussion. And here, first article focuses upon nature of dissent in the Indian judiciary. Talking about dissent, it is a key aspect of a true democracy, not just for citizens or parliamentarians, but also for judges in the constitutional courts. Both India and US have the strong democracies with opinionated judiciaries, but the reason for judicial dissent differ. In the US, dissents often reflect the political inclinations of judges who are appointed by the president and confirmed by the Senate, but the Indian judges are selected through a collegium of senior judges, making their decision less politically motivated and independent of the ruling party. Indian judicial dissents can be political, social, or intellectual in nature. For example, in ADM Jabalpur case, Justice H.R. Khanna dissented against suspended fundamental rights during the emergency, and his dissent influenced later constitutional amendments. In Shaira Bano case, Justices J.S. Kher and Abdul Nazir dissented on the constitutionality of triple talaq, emphasizing that it was part of Sunni personal law and not for courts to decide. And in Lalta Prasad Vaish case, Justice B.V. Nagaratna dissented on whether states could tax industrial alcohol, focusing on the interpretation of intoxicating liquor in the constitution, highlighting an intellectual disagreement. Now, India and other Quad members, which include US, Australia, and Japan, reaffirmed their commitment to a free, open, and peaceful Indo-Pacific, especially amidst China's increasing military activities in the region. Talking about the history of Quad, Quad was formed 20 years ago in response to 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake and tsunami, and it has since evolved into a strategic coalition. Quad has addressed key regional challenges including maritime security, infrastructure, and connectivity, and India will host the next Quad summit likely in the second half of the 2025. Quad countries also reaffirmed support for ASEAN's centrality and unity in the Indo-Pacific. Now, Indian National Space Promotion and Authorization Center facilitated the successful establishment and operation of 10 hosted payloads from non-government entities on POEM-4 module of the PSLV-C-60, which was launched by the ISRO. The mission carried out in-orbit scientific experiments at an altitude of 350 km with a 55-degree inclination, utilizing spent PS4 stage repurposed as the PSLV orbital experimental module, which allows entities to test space technologies without launching full satellites, fostering collaboration and supporting India's private sector in space technology development. Talking about Indian Space Promotion and Authorization Center, it is an agency under the Department of Space, and it helps Indian startups, academic institutions, and research organizations test space technologies without needing entire satellites. Now, index of 8 core industries rose by 4.3% in November 2024 compared to November 2023. Positive growth was observed in cement, coal, steel, electricity, refinery products, and fertilizers. Talking about index of 8 core industries, it tracks performance of 8 core sectors which include coal, crude oil, natural gas, refinery products, fertilizers, steel, cement, and electricity, and they together account for 40.27% of the index of industrial production. Next article focuses upon India's legal reforms in 2024. Now let's know more about it. So friends, in 2024, India introduced significant legislative reforms to modernize its legal framework and align it with global standards, impacting sectors like shipbuilding, banking, railways, and aviation. Notable reforms included the passage of new Bharatiya criminal laws, Vayuyan Vidhayak Bill, and the carriage of goods by sea bill. Key updates were made to criminal and procedural laws, such as replacing the Indian Penal Code with Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita and modernizing evidence handling with Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam. Other reforms included Waqf and Musalman Waqf bills, railway amendment bills, and banking laws amendment bill. Now, India's first glass bridge over the sea was inaugurated in Kanyakumari. The bridge connects the 133-foot tall Sant Thiruvaluru statue and Vivekanand Rock Memorial. Now, tourists can enjoy a scenic walk between landmarks with views of the wavy sea below. Now, Iran's envoy to the United Nations has rejected the accusations by the United States and Britain about the Tehran's role in escalating tensions in Red Sea. Talking about Red Sea, it is a semi-enclosed inlet of the Indian Ocean between continents of Africa from Asia. It is connected to the Arabian Sea and the Indian Ocean to the south through Gulf of Aden and narrow strait of Bab al-Mandeb. Countries of Yemen and Saudi Arabia border the Red Sea to the east, and Red Sea bordered by the Egypt to the north and west, and by the Sudan, Eritrea, and Djibouti to the west. And now India has achieved a tenfold increase in banana exports over the past decade and aims to reach $1 billion in exports within next 5 years. Government has supported banana exports through financial aid, modern farming techniques, and infrastructure improvements. States like Uttar Pradesh have prioritized banana cultivation under the One District One Product initiative. So with this, let's conclude today's discussion. Thanks for listening, and for regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.